Hi y'all, my name is David. My wife Debbie and I have a blog called themountaintkitchen.com, and today what we're going to do for you is smoked pork chops. The pork chops we're using today are from a whole pork loin that we bought and cut in half and cooked in months earlier as a barbecue bacon wrap pork loin. You can find that recipe on the website. And this we took and cut into these boneless pork chops, which we're going to be using today. Alright, so we've just removed them from the brine, which they had been in overnight, and you can find that recipe in the link below, as well as our pork rub that we're going to be applying to these. So we're going to pat them off just a little bit. As you can see, they got some crushed red pepper on them. I kind of like that. If you don't, you can take it all off and rinse it under the spigot. So we're going to put a little rub on each one of them. Add another layer of flavor here. And like again, this is our pork and poultry brine that we use pretty much on all our pork and our chicken. Got a little rub on that side. Let's flip them over. I'm not trying to pile it on here so much, just add another little layer of flavor. Some of these we'll probably put a sauce on, some we're going to leave plain. This is our new mascot, Hamlet. He wanted to be on the video today with us. That's all I need is another boss.
Ha.
Rub on. Let's see if we can put a little bit on these edges here since we got some left. We'll be smoking these on the Weber kettle using the snake method with cherry wood. We'll smoke them by an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then we're going to do, like I say, a reverse sear on them. And we're going to put a little sauce on a few of them. So come back as we go outside. Welcome to the grill, y'all. You can see it's a beautiful day on the mountain. It's starting to green up out here. So what we're going to do now is light a few charcoal to get this here snake method working. We use this little haystack thing, I think it's called. Works really good. And as you can see, we have the snake method here. We'll light this in, and the coals will burn in a semicircle. It should burn for about 2 hours, I think, the amount that I got laying up here. And as it burns, it will catch up this cherry wood, and that's going to give us our smoke. And then, if we don't have enough smoke on at the end, we can always add a few more coals, or if we get the color we want before it goes out, we'll stub it out. We got some hot coals now, so we're going to lay them right here on the front of the snake. Should catch them up. Burn in a nice little semicircle. for about 2 hours. And then we'll check the internal temperature, see where we're at, and we'll take them off, stoke up the grill pretty hot, and do a reverse sear, as it's called on them. How y'all doing? So we're about 1.5 hours, 2 hours into our smoke here. So we want to get a temperature reading here. And then get right to fire this thing up and do our reverse sear. Alright, so we've hit our smoke temperature. So what we're going to do now is just take everything up, and then we're going to set the grill up for direct heat so we can get our sear on here. And then we'll probably move some over to the side, and like I said, put a little sauce on them and let them sauce a little while too. So come back or hang around, whichever one my wife wants me to say, while we continue to smoke these pork chops. Alright, so we got our smoked pork chops here. We've got them pretty much smoked to the temperature we want. Now we're going to put a few of them on this hot fire right here and sear them off. And then we're going to move them off of this fire to the cool side over here, and we're going to put some barbecue sauce on them. Right now we're just trying to sear this here, make a crust on it and lock in these juices. So hang around and we'll continue to do these pork chops. Alright, so we've got a pretty good little sear on them. So we're going to dip them right here in this sauce, roll them around, we'll lay them over here on this cool side. This is called the dip method. You can brush it. Tonight we're dipping. Lay them over here. We're going to let this sauce simmer on them for at least 30-45 minutes. I like to really cook the sauce into my meat. You know, some people take the meat up and sauce it after they cook it, but here we're going to sauce it for 40, maybe an hour, because we like to cook this sauce into the meat. So hang around, come back, whatever my wife don't want me to say, I'm going to say it, because I'm cooking and she ain't. Hi y'all, how y'all doing? Here we go. Now we're going to take one of these up. We've been saucing them now for about 20-25 minutes. You can see them really saucy. So let's get a taste on it. It's really tender. Of course, you know, we smoked them and we brined them. And now we've been saucing them. And that looks really hot. Let's cut a small piece off of here. Here's really good pork chops. The smoke, the brine, the reverse sear, then the sauce. It's just layers, and plus the rub. It's layers and layers and layers of flavor. I can highly recommend that you try these. Go to the mountainkitchen.com, click on the link below. If there's any recipes you want to see us do, please comment. And once again, I highly recommend you try these smoked pork chops. Go to the mountainkitchen.com. If I didn't say that already 3 times, let me say it again. And if there's anything you want to see us cook, please let us know.